मुझे कुछ पैसे इन्वेस्ट करने थे। कहाँ करूँ?
म्यूचुअल फंड्स में और कहाँ?
अरे नहीं यार, मैं ठहरा छोटे शहर का छोटा आदमी।
अरे ये बात बता, तू क्रिकेट स्टेडियम में खेलता है?
नहीं, मैं तो गली में खेलता हूँ।
सही है, वैसे ही म्यूचुअल फंड है, छोटा बड़ा हर आदमी इसमें इन्वेस्ट करता है। ये देख बच गया।
सही है भाई।
तू देख सेंचुरी मारेगा।
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
Apart from the money, what is most heartening is the kind of coaching, the infrastructure, the training, and the kind of organic mushrooming of academies all over. I mean, I'm so whichever academy I go, I find a lot of girls there, and they're getting the coaching at the right time, unlike us who after college started training and things like that. Until then it was simply playing in the roads here and there. Now at the age of 8 and 10, in my academy where I coach now in the private, I have a student who's 8 years old, a girl. She's come. So in the first 2 years, their motor skills develop, their ball hitting sense develops, so by the time they're 9, 10, they're pretty much there another 2 years, and by 13, 14, they're actually ready for big league, at least. So that is the most heartening thing. You're watching right on Twitter, on somebody put some kid just smashing the ball all over. So that's how much the game has grown, and it's growing organically thanks to what Smriti, Shefali, Harman, Mitali, Julian, all a host of them, Deepthi, Jamie, they're all household names now. Yeah, so this is the difference now, that it is organically growing, and there's a lot of what do you say now with WPL is the game changer. Everybody now, every kid now is aspiring to, if not for the country, at least play a franchise cricket, right? Because that's where the money is. All right, so that is set to change, not only locally, internationally as well. For everybody, everybody wants to be in the WPL. So everybody's going to work that much extra harder, and it's now on its course. This is where it needed to be, and I'm just so happy for the game. This is where every game in the country needs to be. No student should feel that we're sacrificing so much, but there's no returns. As a sports person, it takes a lot to play at the international level. There's a lot of sacrifice that goes in. And if the returns are not there, like there are still so many other sports in the country which needs the kind of growth that the women's cricketer are witnessing. Right? So once that happens, I'm so glad now cricket is set to debut itself or re-debut itself in the Olympics. So that's the good thing I like about cricket coming to the Olympics. Is going to grow. Every nation is now wants a medal, so they will work towards it. They will get funding from their Olympic associations. So all these things will happen. So parallelly it will grow. Now centrally it is growing here, but parallelly also once it comes to the Olympics, everywhere it's going to kind of grow, and maybe another 25 years when I'm in my walking stick, I'll see this game globally popular. I had a good fortune of being in that Guangzhou Asian Games. That whole Asian Games village, that feeling itself is different. When you see a host of international athletes all coming there, competing, your horizon, kind of expands. And then nothing like winning a medal for your country, Though there is no money achieved, it's totally amateur thing. But that feeling just to see that flag there, I don't think any money can buy that. So that's how important it is to have cricket in multi-sport events, because just that joy of seeing your flag climbing on that podium, and to have all the other nations witness you and your country and your country's flag, there's nothing greater than that. Actually, to give credit to BCCI, recently they have hiked the women's, almost 100% hike, I think they had close to. Having said that, I feel we have to get a contract system even to the domestic, because see, in a domestic, in a calendar year, they anywhere between 2 lakhs they make. Okay, if everything goes well and you go to the topmost level, sometimes maybe 3 lakhs. Nowadays 3 lakhs for to sacrifice, not joining a company which easily offers you 6 to 7 lakhs per annum at the lower end. So you're going to sacrifice that and just stick to 3 lakhs per annum in the hope that you're going to play for the country. How many people play for the country? Handful, right? Not everybody can make it. So there comes a time in a domestic cricketer's career, they are good enough, but the competition has got so stiff, they're not able to break open, right? So they have to make a choice between their home, like earning a living, making 8 lakhs per annum at a company, or just settling for 3 lakhs per annum over here. Right? And most of them at one point, maybe after 20, 23, they take a call and they just go away. But if you have to retain that talent, right? If you can at least give them a 5 lakh contract. Nothing. 5 lakh, I mean, in international, our players get like 10, 25, 50, something like that, I don't know. But at least a 5 lakh is some security for them to go out there and day in and day out sweat. They know 5 lakhs is at least there. And your match fees and all, it would eventually come up to 7, 8 lakhs, which is okay. No, 8 lakhs is not asking for much, right? And now that we have a pool, like the WPL has gotten a corpus for the women's game, right? Earlier, it had to come from the men's corpus. So, which is, I agree, it's, they also may feel that. But now that we are getting a corpus and WPL is kind of generating some funds, I think the first thing they need to do is let it percolate down to the domestic level, like how they've done it in Australia. Right? Australia, the domestic level also played pretty handsomely, is what I am given to understand. So if that happens here, then you see, actually speaking, truth be told, for the kind of country that we are, for the kind of number of cricketers that are playing this game, we should be upstaging Australia and England. We should have done that by now, because that's the amount of cricket we have here. Right, but somehow it's not happened because there's a little bit of anomaly here and there, and I feel one of that is the domestic. Domestic has to, now once a player is getting 5 lakh and 8 lakh, he or she is not going to take his place for granted, because there are many people it's going to be a highly professional atmosphere. So that is only going to help the game, and I think we're going to churn out more and more high quality cricketers.
मुझे कुछ पैसे इन्वेस्ट करने थे, कहाँ करूँ?
म्यूचुअल फंड्स में और कहाँ?
अरे नहीं है, मैं ठहरा छोटे शहर का छोटा आदमी।
अरे ये बात बता, तू क्रिकेट स्टेडियम में खेलता है?
नहीं, मैं तो गली में खेलता हूँ।
सही है, वैसे ही म्यूचुअल फंड है, छोटा बड़ा हर आदमी इसमें इन्वेस्ट करता है। ये देख बच गया।
सही है भाई,
तू देख सेंचुरी मारेगा।
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।